A Minnesota tragedy, and it is making international headlines. A Minneapolis woman from Australia shot and killed by a police officer.
Justine Damon's family says it all started when she called 911 to report an assault near 50th and Washburn Saturday night. But it's what happened after officers arrived that has her family and people around the world demanding answers about what happened. So far, few details have been released, and the body cameras the officers were wearing that night that may have shed light on the situation were not turned on.
This morning, team coverage on the investigation for you, including details on the officer accused of shooting Damon. And we're going to start with Ellery McCardle live. She is outside the Growing Memorial in Southwest Minneapolis. Ellery.
Well, hi there, guys. Yeah, the memorial continues to grow here in this neighborhood. You can see behind me flowers and cards have been left in honor of Justine Damon. Also growing right now, that demand for answers. And one of the key questions people want answered is, why were the officers' body cameras turned off during the shooting? Our police sources tell us Officer Noor was in the squad with his partner when at some point he shot across him, hitting Justine Damon. His partner, we're told, was stunned. Damon was hit in the abdomen and died, according to the Hennepin County Medical Examiner. Once the BCA is done with its investigation, it'll hand it over to the Hennepin County Attorney's Office, and that team will decide if criminal charges will be filed. Hennepin County Attorney Mike Freeman reiterated that process in talking with the press.
Our job is to decide whether or not there's sufficient admissible evidence to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that a person committed a crime. And if it's not there, we can't charge it.
Now, coming up next half hour at 6:30, you will hear more from Freeman about the use of body cams in general, and he talks a little bit about this case and his thoughts on it. Kim?
Thank you very much, Ellery. Minneapolis police officer Mohammed Noor is offering condolences to Justine's family. And this morning, we're learning new details about Noor and his history with Minneapolis police. Melissa Colorado now continues our team coverage. Melissa?
Well, Kim, Officer Mohammed Noor's attorney said his client extends his condolences to Justine's family. He also said Noor takes their loss seriously and keeps them in his daily thoughts and prayers. And now here's what we know about Mohammed Noor. He's been on the force for a little over 2 years, assigned to the city's 5th precinct. Now, he graduated from Augsburg College and had a background in property management before starting his career in law enforcement. Minneapolis Mayor Betsy Hodges wrote a Facebook post about him last year when the Somali community hosted an event for him. She called it a wonderful sign of building trust and community policing at work. Somali activist Omar Jamal says Noor is well respected in the Somali American community.
This is Minneapolis police force. It has nothing to do with the Somali community. But Mohammed Noor was a member of the Somali community. He was decent, well-liked, outgoing, social, and this is an isolated incident that's subject to its own process of investigation.
Now, in his statement, Officer Noor said the current environment for police is difficult, but he accepts this as part of his calling. And coming up at 6:30, you're going to hear from Justine's fiancé, who is heartbroken and is demanding justice for the woman he was ready to call his wife. Tim?
Thank you, Melissa. We're following new developments on the Senate health care bill, which at this point appears to be dead. Last night, 2 more Republican senators withdrew their support from that bill. Now, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is calling for a vote to repeal the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, even without a replacement. We're going to dive into the details coming up at 6:30. Meanwhile, at the White House, President Trump is focusing on what got him there: jobs and manufacturing. Yesterday, the president held an event to kick off Made in America Week, showcasing products made in all 50 states. But critics counter the president never put his money where his mouth is, where his own businesses are concerned.
We know that almost all the products that they sell are imported from abroad. So it'd be nice to see him lead by example there.
The White House arguing President Trump's trying to roll back stifling regulations, part of a manufacturing message that continues to play well in counties where he won and where his approval rating is still above 50%.
I'd probably give him a B. And that might be going maybe a little too far, but.
Common critiques and polls on the president include too much activity on Twitter and not enough action on health care. Faribault Wool and Mill Company was picked to represent Minnesota in the Made in America's product showcase. The family-owned mill makes blankets, throws, scarves, and accessories. The owner and CEO bringing along Mary Boudreau, who's worked at that mill for 63 years. The company sharing a couple photos on Facebook saying it was an honor to be invited.
They make great stuff. The American Heart Association is applauding the St. Louis Park City Council. Council members last night passed an ordinance to increase the tobacco buying age to 21. It takes effect in October. That move follows Edina, which became the first city in the state to raise the age to purchase tobacco products. Tobacco use is the leading cause of preventable death and disease in this country. 90% of all adult tobacco users start by the age of 19. The National Academy of Medicine reports there would be a 25% reduction in smoking initiation among teens if the age to purchase tobacco was raised to 21. City Council members in Belle Plaine last night voted to get rid of the public forum space designation at Veterans Memorial Park. That space was allowing the city to display a Veterans Memorial that included a cross. And because of that, it also allowed for any other religious display. One that was planned included a satanic monument. No word on what will happen to the original Veterans Memorial with the cross. Tim?
The teen who signed a one-day deal with the Minnesota Wild earlier this year has died. Carter Casey was fighting a rare form of muscle cancer when he died on Saturday. Thanks to a Make-A-Wish Foundation, the 17-year-old from Breckenridge was offered a once-in-a-lifetime contract back in March with his favorite sports team. One of Casey's friends telling the Fargo Forum, news of Casey's death has left the community, quote, dead. Time is now 6:08. No matter what happens when 44-year-old Bartolo Colon takes the mound for tonight's game against the Yankees, the story is more about the Twins than it is about Colon. Now, sure, Colon was a train wreck in Atlanta this year where he was 2-8 with an 8.14 ERA in 13 starts this season. Then, in his only minor league start for AAA Rochester, Colon coughed up 4 runs in 3+ innings without ever managing to hit 90 miles per hour on the radar gun. So, why give Bartolo the baseball against Aaron Judge and the Yankees? Because, like Richard Gere in An Officer and a Gentleman, the Twins have no place else to go.
No, sir! DOR! I ain't gonna quit! All right, then you can forget it. You're out! Don't you do it! Don't you! I got nowhere else to go!
I told you. Got no place else to go. You see, the Twins have already used 10 starters and 27 pitchers this season. That's just one short of the record they set a year ago, and we still have 2.5 months left in the regular season. Good luck, Bartolo. We're going to be pulling for you, but our hopes and our expectations will be considerably higher when it comes to the Twins' new brain trust as they try to find a way to get out of this mess that they inherited.
Well, sticking with baseball, Tim, a trending story this morning. A gender reveal gone wrong after dad waits too long to swing and, well, oops, they're having a girl. Since the video went viral, one person said he should add a batting tee to the registry. That's kind of a fun one. I haven't seen that one. You know, you've seen the cake. You've
fell
seen...
down and went pink. Okay.
Yeah, he couldn't. Yeah, she
let's see that again. I was watching the swing.
But you've seen, you know, cakes, balloons that pop. This one looks like, I don't know.
I saw one yesterday where somebody had a police officer pull over their husband.
Oh, and they told him?
And the police officer said, you're driving with a child in the car without a car seat. And he says, there's no child in the car. And so the lady hands her pregnancy test over to the dad. I'm thinking the dad's heart must be beating 1,000 times a minute because he got pulled over.
What a cop.
Yeah.
That's elaborate. I don't know about that one.
It's very elaborate.
Yeah. We got some thunderstorms on the way again this afternoon. We're going to keep trying to add to the rainfall buckets here. Quiet across Minnesota for the most part this morning, but we're watching some showers in the Dakotas that could be pushing our way in the afternoon. So it is looking like a pretty good bet of getting wet later today.
And we've been relatively quiet this morning, but traffic is picking up as it has been slowly all morning here for the morning rush. 94 at Weaver Lake Road, 94 eastbound folks making their way towards Maple Grove this morning. Traffic is moving along nicely, though, there at this point, so you shouldn't have to leave early. Coming up, I'll be talking about some ramp closures and lane restrictions around the Twin Cities Metro.
Looking forward to that as always.
Your favorite topics, right? More A's showing up on students' report cards, but the better grades might not mean a whole lot.
Plus, dinner wars. Amazon hoping to dominate the dinner table by taking on Blue Apron.
And grab your hard hat. We're checking on renovation progress over at Target Center.